Hey guys, welcome back to Heiko Shaves. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well myself, and today is time for another shave. I have some great products here lined up next to me. I had contacted a company in Montana. Maybe this brand name speaks to you. Proof. They make a single blade razor or a single edge razor that comes in this beautiful leather etui or travel pouch or travel packaging or whatever you want to call it. Very nice. This is real leather. And in here is a really nicely CNC machined, beautiful single-edged razor. And it's different. It's definitely different from other designs. I mean, we have looked at the stuff that Parker makes. We have looked at the Leaf single edge. We have looked at some injector razors. And that's pretty much it, right? And so David, I want to say his last name is Elgin. I hope I'm not butchering this. So David started out prototyping this type of razor in his garage with some equipment that he has. So he's into machining, I guess. And he thought this is just gonna be it. He makes a few razors for a few friends and then just uses them, and that's it. And then I guess some other friends joined and gave him the motivation to actually bring this to the market. He wanted to make a razor that's really simple to use and enjoyable. And they were so kind, so Proof. I have their webpage open, of course, because I want to give you all the correct. So David Elgin and then Andy Aubel are the two guys behind this product here. They also included a little card. Let me pull that out real quick before we actually start looking at things. So they sent me this little card here. You can pause it and take a look at it. Just remove your razor magnetic cap and set it aside with your double-edged safety blade in its protective covering. Fold the blade in half until you hear it snap. Place your halved blade in the razor head and return the cap. Start your daily ritual with your new American-made tool. So, craftsmanship notes. Stay sharp. Clean your razor while shaving by filling your sink with water and giving the razor a shake in the water. Blade selection. Elevate your shave with our recommended American-made blades, the Persona Blue blades. For a more aggressive blade, try feather blades, and for more mild shave, try derby blades. That's good recommendation. Post-shave care. After your shave, simply place your razor aside to dry on its own. The materials are designed to keep well without the need for a towel. Welcome to our family. Thanks for supporting our small Montana company. Now shaving doesn't have to suck. You hold the proof in your hands. Paul, David, and Andy. So I'm assuming there are three guys that are driving this forward. They are making these CNC machined single-edged razors. And as you can see, it's a completely different design. It's really close to a cartridge razor, like the Gillette Mach 3 or the Fusions with the pivoting heads. Here, let me just grab one. I still own one, I think, somewhere in here, in my storage cubbies. Here's a plastic one made by Gillette. They all have this pivoting mechanism, and I guess this Proof razor here is trying to imitate this a little bit to make maybe the transition from a system razor or something like this easier to come over to the single-edge razor market. Let's take a look at the stuff they sent me. So the razor, we're going to take a close look here in a minute. Then this beautiful pouch comes with a holder. So it even includes this little holder. You can literally take this. This is has a adhesive backing to it. You take this off and stick it to your mirror or to the wall or to a place near your sink. And then once you're done shaving, you can just hang your razor into it like this, and you already have a storage solution for it, and it doesn't take up any counter space. Most razors, you see that a lot, they come with a stand. Here's a Timeless, for example, or the Leaf Twig always comes with a stand, always have to have a flat surface to put it on. I want to say magnetic, but it's not. It just slides in and mechanically holds onto your razor, and the only thing you need is a smooth, solid surface that you can stick this to. And, you know, very cool. And I think there's also a sticker in the box here. So if you want to proudly display that you own a proof razor made in Montana, in the middle of nowhere, they say that a couple guys can make quality products in a garage. I think it's a little bit more than a garage because they, I will put some links to their YouTube videos down below, and you can get a glimpse of what kind of machinery they use to actually make those razors. They currently only have this one razor in their program. So this one single razor, I think they call it the whiskey razor. And then some accessories, really nice. Let's go to their webpage here real quick. So David ended up making a couple of razors for some friends, and one of those friends is Andy Orbel, who figured the world could use more than just a couple of these things. Our mission, we want to use this platform to show that it's possible for two guys in a garage in the middle of nowhere, Montana, to make a globally relevant product, manufactured using cutting-edge robotic automation that's designed to make it possible for more people to see the potential for the future and start their own business. Yeah, so like I said, currently they have the whiskey razor is a $120 razor, and then the accessories, or the supplies as they call it here, you can get My Blades. We already talked about My Blades. I will link video here somewhere on the screen to my initial thoughts about My Blades. And then the proof leather case, that's a $40 extra, and that comes with that little aluminum holder, I think. They don't sell the holder individually, and I don't think it comes with a razor. I'm not sure. They have a bunch of pictures, all directions. Craft in Montana, proof single blade. I don't know. Each razor comes encased in a... No, it comes with a genuine leather case, stitched. Machined aluminum. So the whole razor is aluminum, and I'm assuming it's anodized. Let's look at the specs. 6061 aluminum, clear anodized. Hardware pin and spring, stainless steel. Weighs about 1.06 ounces. And it doesn't really say anything about this little holder. Lifetime warranty. No subscription because you just need single or double-edged razor blades that you snap in half. Very good, very good. And they are located in Belgrade, Montana. So with the magic of video editing, I actually remember to put new batteries in my scale here. And it weighs a total of 30.36 grams. Or on their webpage it said, what was it? It said 1.06 ounces. So 30 grams, really lightweight. Decent length handle, a little thicker here at the bottom. There's a lot of tapering and curvature and nice chamfers and whatnot going on here. I like it already, feels really good in the hand. Doesn't feel like it's going to be really slippery because it actually has a little bit of some, not texture, but like a matte finish that doesn't lend itself to be super slippery. And yeah, there's just one stainless steel pin and a stainless steel spring here involved in this entire mechanism. I think this is going to be really durable. And then let's take a look at the top here. How do we take the... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so one side is probably magnet. The other side is just a steel insert, stainless steel insert to make it magnetic, because aluminum isn't magnetic, as you guys know. Some stainless steel can also be not magnetic, but here in this case, maybe they put magnets on both sides and just made sure they're attracting each other and pulling each other together, because it's actually holding on quite well. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And everything is well rounded over. The corners are rounded over. They're not sharp edged. There's nothing sharp about this thing. And let's just use one of the blades that they sent me here. So in the leather pouch there are some blades in here. And we're going to snap one in half. Whoops, almost dropped it. In its covering, snap. And now we have two single edge blades. Looks like there is no branding on the blade. Nothing written on it, so I cannot tell you who makes those. Okay, so we took the cap off again. take the blade like that, slide it in there, and then they literally snap in place because of the magnetic attraction. And then you just put the cap back on like that. And then we're going to take a quick look at the blade gap and blade alignment. Looking good, looking good. And they also left some space back here, because when you bend a blade and snap it, the last little tip here is always bent over a little bit, and due to this little gap that they left here, it doesn't interfere with anything. All right, so taking a look at this, I can't get over how nice this all looks. Very nice, very nice. This is definitely going to be my travel razor from now on. I really like the presentation. This is different. It's not just a cardboard box or a wooden box or any box. This is really nice presentation. And considering that this is CNC machine in the United States, I don't think the whiskey razor, $120. Yeah, this is not expensive considering. All right. Let's focus on the rest. What else are we going to use? I ordered a bunch of things from Sterling Soap. I have a mentholated pre-shave, which looks just like a big old bar soap. Yeah, mentholated pre-shave. Coconut oil, grapeseed oil, RSPO, sustainable palm oil, castor oil, almond oil, olive oil, distilled water, sodium hydroxide, vegetable glycerin, menthol, and sodium lactate. That's that. Pre-shave. Then I ordered a few sample size eucalyptus mint. This is a shave soap. There's tallow, lanolin, and shea butter in this stuff here. And this is a good size. So if you look at my timeless shave bowl and I drop this in there, it's the perfect size to be in there. And then we have a sample size eucalyptus mint. This is an aftershave balm with witch hazel and aloe. And let me just open the whole cap here. It's a liquidy but kind of a whitish in color. And yeah, it definitely has eucalyptus and mint in it. And then we also have the aftershave splash, the same thing, a tiny little 5 millimeters here, milliliters, not millimeters. This is 1 ounce and this is 5 milliliters. So 2 different products. And let's just get started. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to use my Sterling Soap, the Kong, huge 24 millimeter knot. I don't use it very often because I usually get the shave soap all over my place, over my face and into my nostrils. So this is a really large knot, but I will use it for today because we have lots of Sterling products here. So let's do a pre-shave with this thing. I guess we're just dipping this into water and then we're rubbing this into our face and until we have a little bit of, it's a little on the harsh side because it's so square. This is the Sterling version of the cube, I guess. They have this in different scents too, so you are not limited to just one scent. You can get it in many of their scents. And as always, I will put links to Sterling down below. It's not sponsored. I bought those things with my own money. The Proof Razor, on the other hand, was sent to me for free of charge. They were very happy to send me one. And I really appreciate it. All right, so we have pre-shave on and mentholated. So we already have this tingling sensation going on. Now we have to get this soap sample out of its wrapper. That is a little bit on the difficult side, but pocket knife. It's a Benchmade pocket knife. I like knives, I like watches, and I like shaving, as you guys probably have already noticed. I like a lot of other things too. My family too. My kids, my dogs. The soap seems to be a little bit on the softer side, so I'm unfortunately breaking a piece off. But this is so much soap that I have enough for the next 2 weeks probably. Alright, wrapper in the trash. And here we go. My sinks and my emesis basin are already filled with water. So let's grab the Kong. Dip it in water, and then we're going to go right here into this shave bowl with that pug in there. I will most likely afterwards take this out, dry it off, and then put it in a little tin can. I have soap tin cans that Sterling sells that are the perfect size for this. You can also put a full-size pug in there, but I have a few of those samples. I've noticed that I don't end up really using those samples a lot. I don't use them up because I, use different soaps almost every day. We'll see. I have to be a little bit more a good steward of the things that I'm given or that I buy, and I actually want to use them up and not waste them. Look at this. Yeah, eucalyptus, mint. I don't think this soap is mentholated. I don't think I bought the mentholated one. They have another one that's eucalyptus based. It's called the Electric Sheep, and that has menthol in it. And then I think they have another eucalyptus version which is like extreme mentholation, so you have to really know what you're doing. It could be a little too much for some people. So I think we have lathered up enough here. Look at that now. And we're going to go right into my face. Ooh, I'm already dropping it. Very nice. You guys know that I like the eucalyptus, the minty, the lemony stuff, the fresh, like the Paraso greens of this world, and the awesome sauce, and the lemon prosecco, and the lemon chill. Oh yeah, I have a lemon chill aftershave coming from Sterling too, I think. It's probably already here in some box. We'll get to it in a few days, I think. I have a few more really cool razors that I want to show you guys. But the Proof is the most special among those. And that's why I didn't want to wait any longer to review this thing finally. All right, here we go. Single edge razor made by Proof in Montana. And it says, what does it say here? Oh yeah, made in Montana. The little state outline there on the side. And Proof on the other side. And I mentioned that I now have a zoom lens. Pretty fancy. Let's zoom in a little bit. Get the razor wet. And this is going to be completely different. This is going to feel different from a DE razor. Already have soap in my nose. Because it's going to feel like something else. All right, let's do it. Huh. Yeah, it's not like you're lining up the edge and then you find your angle. This thing actually angles itself. Yeah, it does angle itself. I have about a day and a half of growth on my face. One little downside that I'm seeing is, so you have your cutting edge right down here and you have this entire head above it that is pretty bulky. So if you go, let's say we go with a regular DE razor, you angle it like this and your cutting edge is right where you touch your face, right? With this whole surface touches your face. So it's going to be a little bit more problematic when you want to do some detailed, cut your sideburns at an angle or at a specific line to get that fine detailed work done. But it does cut and it is mild. So it's not scary to shave with this. It's just completely different from anything that we have tried before. It is very similar to a cartridge razor, or it feels a little bit like a cartridge razor because of this spring action. Leaf makes a razor that also uses this spring action. They call it the Leaf. And they put 3 blades in there, but it's meant for body and head shaving rather than face shaving. That's why I haven't tried it. I don't know if I can get myself cleaned up under my nose. Sounds like my family just got home. So bear with background noise. The rinsing off is really easy because right where the blade is, you can, see my face through this little slot there. So it's wide open, so no problem rinsing out. Let's grab the brush, get some more soap here, and lather up again. The soap is really mildly scented, not too overpowering, even with a eucalyptus and mint. It feels mentholated because it has a very strong cooling effect, which is nice. Summertime. I really like how Sterling Soap does their sample sizes. So they give you a soap size that you can actually lather from, instead of giving you a soap sample in those tiny little containers, and then you have to scoop it out and put it in something else. And here you get a slice of an actual pug. So it's a decent size. All right, let's do a across the grain. The soap is very creamy. This is definitely a little different from a single edge like a leaf, or a like the twig or the thorn, or the Parker single edge that we tried, because it doesn't behave like a single-sided double-edged razor. It's something different completely. The nice thing is that it actually uses half DE blades. And the head lays completely flat on your skin. That is what feels so different. I wonder if this pivoting mechanism would have worked the other way. Instead of pivoting back, it would have pivoted like this one here. It pivots downward like this. So this is completely opposite direction of the conventional cartridge razors. Not sure. Let's see if I can get this all clean under my nose here. We definitely have to do this across the grain. So I don't know who makes those blades because there are no markings on it. It might be my blades. I think I got it. So it's just something to get used to. The different technique keeps me on my toes, you know. It absolutely angles itself. You don't have to worry about angle at all. Here, let's look at this card one more time. That was included with the craftsmanship notes. Persona Blue blades. Could it be that those are rebranded or unbranded Persona Blue blades made in the US? I have no idea, guys. Maybe I'll find out. Maybe they let me know. All right, let's lather up one more time. I think this time we have to add a little bit of some water to it. It's getting a little dry. My face is not on fire, it's on ice. It's on the rocks, so to speak. And with this huge knot, I always manage to get soap in my nostrils every time I lather up. That's not the brush fault. I think it's just poor technique. But yeah. It's a nice sturdy knot. It's synthetic, but it does have significant backbone, so you can lather with this very nicely. Now we're going to do against the grain, and we'll see how that goes. It really adjusts the angle. It goes around your contours pretty nicely. See that? I don't need to do the usual, the following around the radius and stuff. The razor makes up for the unevenness itself. Oh, one thing that I haven't talked about that they mentioned on their webpage, you see those little machined ribs here in the surface? They are intentionally there so that less material touches your skin, and so it has less resistance or less friction. Very interesting. Very interesting and different experience. All right, and now against the grain down here, and absolutely no problem. All right, let's give it a check here. This is BBS. This is BBS. This is amazing. It is something that I definitely will have to get used to if I end up using this razor more often. And it would be a shame not to, because it's such a well-made piece of equipment. It doesn't feel like your typical double or single-edged razor, but the result speaks for itself. The only difficulty is, the fine detail work, having the edge line up with your, my sideburns are so bushy and long, it doesn't really matter. But if you want to make a straight line, that's going to be a little bit complicated. And under your nostrils, yeah, you have to go sideways, or else you can't get under there. But everything else is just, smooth as can be. No single nick, nothing. And this razor design definitely follows around the contours of your face. All right, let's rinse off. Alrighty guys, that is pretty amazing stuff. The soap has so much residual slickness. I was rinsing for like 5 minutes to finally get it off my face. The cooling effect of the menthol, unfortunately, it doesn't say if the soap that I just got here, let me look at the wrapper one more time. It says eucalyptus mint, small batch artisan shave soap. It doesn't say if it's mentholated, because they usually state that specifically. Electric sheep, glacial. And here it says eucalyptus mint aftershave splash. Witch hazel, essential oil, aloe, glycerin. No, it doesn't. Eucalyptus mint. So I've no idea. Maybe it's non-mentholated, but it still has a very strong cooling effect, and I really like it. The pre-shave bar, once I wear that down a little bit and it gets a little bit rounder in shape, I think it's going to be a little bit easier to use on your face, because it's such a massive chunk, like here compared to my face. So if this would be half the size and you can actually get around the bends here a little bit more, I think it would be a little easier. But the mentholation and the performance of this was really nice. Soap lathers up really well. And now let's use the eucalyptus mint splash and see how that is. Let's give that a sniff. Yeah, very minty, very eucalyptusy. Has a little reducer thing in here that you have to kind of work it. Big splash in my hand. Alcohol based. Oh yeah, that's eucalyptus. Lack of oxygen. Very good, very good. All right, so that was treatment number 1. And now I want to see this eucalyptus mint aftershave balm. So it's not the typical creamy aftershave balm. Let's open this here. That's why you have to have a pocket knife on you guys. That's why I always carry a pocket knife anywhere I go, except maybe on a flight to Germany. So it has this flip up cap, kind of like a lotion, or like a balm, a thicker balm. This is relatively liquidy, so it's yeah, it's pretty watery, thin. It has a little bit of a milky color to it, and that's more eucalyptus, but it doesn't have alcohol in it. Let's see. Witch hazel, aloe, agua, polyoxyethylene, sorbitan, mono, oh my goodness gracious, eucalyptus, oil, and menta piperita, peppermint oil. That's probably what it is. Peppermint oil is also pretty cooling. Very good. I think my skin likes it. I like it, and I like the razor, though it is different. And we will definitely have to compare this beauty to a couple other single edge razors. Maybe we put it up against some of the injector razors, because I want to revisit the injector razor topic. I feel like I haven't given them the attention that they deserve. So the PAL, the Parker, the Supply, you know, now this one, then we can put this up against a twig or a thorn and see how it does. And I will definitely put this little mounting bracket here. I really like it. This is a really good idea. I mean, just look at that, you know? That's pretty cool. Another razor in the fold. Very good. So yeah, I like it. You know, I guess you will have to figure out if you personally like this flippy floppy design held together by magnets, which is great. So you have to, no tightening up, no bolts, no nuts, no things that can fall apart. And $120 for a US made product, you know, you decide if that is worth your dollar bills. I like it. And I appreciate that Proof sent this to me free of charge and let us try it out. Thank you, Proof. Alrighty, guys. That will be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, we still have a giveaway going on. The giveaway of the Timeless Slant aluminum razor. It's still going to be a few days until I do the drawing. Go over there. I will put another link up here for you to find it. Go over there, put the keyword timeless in the comments, and you can participate as well. Alrighty, guys, that's it. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.